Good morning, Marnie here. It is Thursday, June 8th, and today is Tile of the Week Thursday. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I am also going to do a craft cart video. In this video, I was tagged by Cheryl at Curly Moose Crochet, so thank you, Cheryl. I have a very, very unimpressive craft cart, so beware. I'm also going to do some whips and faux in this video, but first, tile of the week. So this week's, well, let's first talk about the book. Let me get to the cover. Okay, so this tile of the week Thursday was initiated by Sam and Mike at Memphis Makes. It wasn't intended to be a crochet along, but somewhere along the way turned out to be a crochet along. She received this book as a gift last July, I believe she said, and committed to doing every tile in the book, one a week, until it is finished. So that's about 2 years worth of tiles. So this is 100 crochet tiles illustrated by Sarah Callard, and I have it on Kindle because from what I've seen, people who have the physical book, it tends to fall apart, and plus I was too impatient to wait for the book. So I just got it on Kindle, and I use it on my iPad, I use it on my Kindle, I can use it on my phone, and I can make it bigger. So this week's tile, let me get back to it, okay, is, I believe, number 44, and it is Grow Your Garden. Oops. Well, okay, Grow Your Garden by Anna Marie Soares. And as I mentioned last week, she is also the designer of my Midnight Snowflakes blanket. So there's a bigger picture of it. Grow Your Garden. So, so Mike at Memphis Makes, you thought your tile was big. I did not use a 4mm hook on mine. I used a 5.5mm hook, and I used a 4-weight yarn. So mine's bigger than yours. Alright, so here is my tile, and I will put a picture right here to show it on the table. But yeah, I liked it. Now I did, again, I made the same mistake that I made last week on here. Instead of making a bobble, I made puffs. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I still think it turned out okay. And I love this yarn, Leftovers. Actually, with the yellow, I'm not sure what this was. It might have, I think it was I love this yarn, but it could have been Big Twist, but I'm not sure. So there you go, tile number 44. And I like the way it turned out. I thought it was fairly easy. I'm actually done with next week's tile, which is the Bobble Burst by Anna Nikopirowicz. That's next week's tile. Like I said, I've already got it done. And I absolutely loved this tile. Absolutely loved it. I love bobble stitch stuff. I love bobble stitches, popcorn stitches. I like puff stitches, but I prefer the bobble stitch and the popcorn stitch. But this is the bobble stitch, and I absolutely loved working on it. And as I said, it is a contender for a possible future blanket. I do not know. I'm going to hold it out though from the don't know what to do pile. So that is next week's tile, number 45, the bobble burst tile. All right. So, oh, and also, if you want to see other tiles that other people are doing, you can just put in the search hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday. A playlist will come up of other people doing this crochet along, and there's lots of content, lots of hours of entertainment of tile watching. So right now I am going to go to the craft cart, I believe, yeah, and then I will do the whips and foes, and then I will come back and I will close it out. So be right back. All right, so as I mentioned, I was tagged in a video by Cheryl at Curly Moose Crochets. Again, thank you very much, Cheryl. So I have a very unimpressive craft cart here. This is just, I keep this here for mostly when I'm working at my big craft table, which is a great big old mess right now. This is where I normally work on my Midnight Snowflakes blanket, but right now it's just kind of on the back burner because I'm working on other things. There's my tally mark sheet for the blanket. And that there was last week's tile of the week. This one is next week's tile of the week. Got a big mess going on right there. Some finished objects over there, which one I've already, well, I've actually shown those. So anyway, and that blanket right there, which I'm getting ready to show in the next clip. So here's my craft cart, and I apologize. The lighting is very, very bad down here. So I'm in the basement next to, right there, that's my room. So here is my craft cart, and oh, there's my, I've been looking for that. That's what I normally keep my iPad in. So down here, I don't know if I'll be able to, I don't have good lighting down here at all. This is where I keep all of my bobbins for when I do, like, what do you call it? Graphgans. So I have a bunch of bobbins in here. Great big container full. This container was one that I got from Costco. It had pulled pork in it. And I always save these containers because I love them. This is what I use them for. So there's my bobbins. And then a lot of these have fallen out of here. Just bear with me here. So I've got a bunch of clamps in here that I also use. Again, pulled pork containers. More clamps that I use as bobbins sometimes. And more clamps and more containers. So, and then those were all stored in another big container. It's the bottom of the craft cart. So, alright, let's see if I can get this stuff put back here. Sorry, I apologize. Alright, so here I just have buttons that I got on Amazon. More clear buttons, but these are kind of neat looking buttons here. Yeah, I kind of like the way those look. And these containers just came from Dollar Tree. And if I ever, which they don't have it anymore, but if I ever get another one of these carts, I want it to be in this color. And right now it's no longer available. But got a whole bowl full, candy dish full of those dollar store clamps. Got a couple more of them in my room. Paper clips in a candy dish. Oh, this is just, I got a tape measure in there, a clamp, and some headache powder. I'm going to hold the clamp out because I want to use it. So pens and pencils, those are all markers and highlighters back there. Got my pencil sharpener, box of Kleenex. I don't know, that's just a, I think I got this at the dollar store. I just liked the color of it. So then up here on the top, my cupcake pincushion, more crochet hooks, and then I've got my T-pins for when I block granny squares and doilies. And then this is actually not supposed to be in the cart. I don't usually keep it in there because usually I have this space for my coffee and my cold drink. So like I said, it's really unimpressive. This is what I use to charge my fold-away fan there, and then a extension cord for when I am sitting out here and I want to plug stuff in. So yeah, very, very messy area here. So yeah, this is, I usually just keep, I keep this sitting next to my tally mark sheet, usually when it's not such a mess. And so this is the stuff that I use when I'm working on my Midnight Snowflakes blanket. And I guess while I am at it, I'll just give you, that's a glimpse of a finished object. I will show you that in a few minutes. So I know I've shown these before. These are just the squares. This is, gosh, I don't know if I can remember the name of it. It's a Bag O' Day pattern. I will just put that on the screen to tell you what it is because I don't remember what it's called. I think it's some kind of a puff design. I don't remember what it's called though. This is what I am going to use to join them. So, alright. So in the next clip, I will show you my whips and faux. Alrighty, so here is a finished object. This is the Bonnet Girl Locked Mesh Filet Crochet by Ashlee Brotzell. This is her design. I absolutely love her designs. And this is going to be for my great niece, Mary Grace. And I finished this about a week ago, maybe something like that. I've been done with it for about a week, I guess. So I'm also doing another locked mesh filet crochet, and I'm gonna try and get there to show you. So this one, move my camera, my tripod back. Alright, so here is the one that I am working on now. This one is going to be for my youngest granddaughter. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. Just going to have to wait and see. I will show my progress again eventually. Okay, so here's the project on my progress on my sister's blanket. And I think that I am going to go ahead and add the last roll to it. This is what I've got left of the roll I'm currently on. And then I've got one more. This is the jumbo roll. And that is the Hirschner's Worsted 12 in the color Aran. So I basically wanted you to see how tall it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and add the other one. And hopefully you can't see it, but I can actually see where the yarn changes because of the dye lots not matching. So it does change. It doesn't even feel the same. But if I'm having a hard time seeing, I'm pretty sure that my sister won't be able to tell that it is different. So there you go. There is the progress on the cable blanket. This is also a Bag O' Day design pattern. Alright, so very unimpressive with my craft cart and my other carts that are not craft carts. I do intend to eventually get another craft cart just to have next to me so that I can roll it around. Right now I don't really have a need for it, I don't guess, but I would like to get another one, but not right now. So yeah, so I think that's going to do it for today. If you don't see any information in the description box, I apologize. It is because my laptop keyboard doesn't seem, half the letters don't seem to want to work right now. I haven't had a problem with it this morning, but then again, I haven't really done a whole lot of typing on it. I responded to somebody's post on Facebook and it was okay. So I don't know, but like I said, if you don't see anything in the description below, I apologize for that. So yeah, that is going to do it for today, and I will be back on probably Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know when the next one is. I might not even do another video until next Thursday. It depends on what I get done this week, as far as like maybe doing whips and faux. So I hope everyone has a great day. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.